So let's talk about your first job or internship and how did you get that?
Yeah, sure. So just to level set the expectations, the jobs getting jobs in US is 10 to 20 times difficult than getting a job in India. So you would have to put a lot more effort than what you were used to back in India, and people usually apply for 1,000 jobs to get 5 to 10 interviews, and the 1,000 jobs conversion is actually like 1 to 2. So it's less than 0.1% ratio of conversion. So the best channel is through your references. Anyone who's working in an existing company having a references, that increases by 10x. For me, I got my first internship through Career Fair. In Career Fair, again, a bunch of lines. There will be 400 to 500 students, of which 20 to 30 gets picked, and then you have to, of which we have 4 to 5 selected in a particular company. Similar to that, there will be around 5 to 10 different companies hiring CS grads.
Is it a job portal or on-campus hiring that you're talking about?
So on-campus hiring, there will be a hiring day, and through that, all the companies will have their set up, and they will be coming to the university for that career fair day, and everyone will be giving a quick introduction of what they know and handing over the resumes, and we'll get a call back if they like the profile. So that's how career fair goes. Applying outside, same thing. We have to apply for 500 to 1,000 jobs, and now currently with given AI, that number has increased significantly.
Totally agree to that point. And I mean, yeah, definitely we'll talk about AI a little later, but we'll right now move to our next question. I mean, as you said, you were few among getting selected. So what skill set at that point of time that you had that helped you to get picked for that internship or a job?
Pretty good question. So at that time, I took distributed computing coursework, and that with algorithms, advanced algorithms, really helped me. Basically, how to scale and distribute the compute among the servers and backend for software. So that really helped. It helped to look at scaling how the enterprise needs will be. So those are pretty difficult subjects that people usually don't take. I took a chance to take them, and that has helped me a lot.
Perfect. Yeah, I think next question is is there any pressure to find a job as soon as you complete your graduation?
Yes, we do have like 60 days of time, if I'm not wrong. This can be fact checked, but within that period of time, we have to have a job. Otherwise, we'll have to go back to the country. We first start with STEM OPT, and then it goes through like company can choose to file H1B lottery, and then it can be selected in that or not. So it's a pretty difficult path to get to H1B, and then path forward, especially for Indians.
I mean, 60 days is if it is the actual days, it's too less.
The 60 days, like, we shouldn't be thinking as after completing masters. Like being able to upskill and grow in career should be the first and foremost focus right from the day one, and you should be able to do that, like take steps to ensure that that's happening. Like you're able to grow and be able to do internship, learn skills, leverage the skills that you have learned through your masters in the job. So all those things should be the focus right from day one.
All right, and I mean, I'm just getting another question is like, is there any mentor who helped you actually, plan? So do you have some person like that there, or is it also?
So I have multiple mentors who are basically just 1 semester senior, 2 semester seniors, something like that. I didn't have a mentor which are 5 years ahead. I used to reach out my alumni from my previous engineering colleges to just to try to understand, connect, and most of my experience that I got was from failed interviews. That
Okay.
For the internships, I gave 5 different interviews, of which I was selected in 3. So I failed in 2. I could understand what industry needs, what others are needing, and I even though that's not in curriculum, I was able to do courses on Coursera and other MOOCs websites to be able to upskill myself to match what industry needs, what are the requirements out there. So basically, I would recommend someone to learn from the people who are already there in the industry to understand what their need are and grab those skills.
And I mean, people are there approachable? Is it the community? I mean, Indians will help you, or anything
Yeah,
cultural
anyone will help you.
difference?
There's like you will never have a occasion where someone will not help. So it doesn't matter if they are from Indian community or non-Indian community. Everyone is trying to help you, trying to like share what can be done to grow. So all it matters is, are we open ears, are we seeking feedback, and are we willing to grow?
Perfect. I think that makes sense. Let's move to our next question. So, do you regret any decision of doing MS or job hunting? And if there is an opportunity, if you can just redo it, what do you say? What could that be?
Yeah, there were several occasions. One such occasion that stand out is applying for companies. So we have this expectation that I'm this particular good, so I should aim for these companies. Rather than that, I would remove all those filters and start from fresh. At that time, aiming for Google and Google, Microsoft, and Apple would have helped me, which I did after a gap of 2 years. So at that time, I withhold myself from applying to those companies with the fear of losing that, I may not be able to pass it. So if I would have done things differently, I would have applied for all of them, gave interviews to them, and write in my master's so that I could get a head start in the companies that I want to work with. So that's thing that I realized a couple of years later. But because of that, I learned few skills that were necessary for me to grow into those companies, and I was able to get those jobs later on after 2-3 years.
Quite motivating. I think is it the mindset or the actual skill set that you think you were lacking at that point of time?
It was more about mindset, being able to trust that yes, I deserve this.
Can do.
Yes, I can achieve it. The kind of confidence that you need in order to basically go ahead and apply to all the companies.
All right, Athar. I mean, here comes the most exciting part of the interview. That is the advice basically that you can give to the students who wanted to pursue their masters in the abroad, and the do's and don'ts.
Makes sense. So as I mentioned earlier, finding job in US is more difficult than finding a similar job in India. So I would recommend starting with finding a similar skill level job in India, then growing from there, trying to see are those just like the career that you are looking forward to. If you're trying to be getting into Gen AI, then are you learning skills like MCP, A2A communication, stuff like that? Like, are you already having all those skills, and find a similar role in India, and then you can basically grow from there. Once you hit a limit of growth in India, that's where it makes sense to go ahead, expand your vision by coming to US, and thereby you will ensure that you are always in among the top 20% of the students, which will never be impacted by any economic conditions, because there is a need of talent everywhere in the world, and if you are talented enough, the job market conditions, nothing of those things will matter.
Perfect. Best thing that they can do a homework first, like which field that you wanted to land in, and what are the things gonna come in the near future, maybe 6 months, 1 year. And as you said, and if you can work and spend a year and a half doing a job in that particular field, you might get a good understanding about that. I think that's what you did, right?
Yeah.
After completing engineering, you did 2 years of job and then planning MS. That could be a perfect way the student can plan. And now we'll end our conversation with one important question that I'm planning, that I'll ask each and every person. How do you think AI is gonna impact your job in the coming future?
From looking at a 5-year horizon, like the current jobs that are there, 80% of them will be eliminated. Anything related to software.
80% you're saying. I'm marking that. I'm just putting them in extra quotes. 80%
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
That's scary. That's scary. Really scary.
Yes. So we will evolve. The skills required will change. The existing roles will be eliminated. Let me put it that way. There will be new roles that will open, and then there will be new race towards competition, competing against compute, or it's an exciting future. Like looking at, like we'll become more creative. We will spend more time in creative stuff rather than maintenance stuff that mostly like 80% of jobs is. Like if we need like team of 5 people to do one particular job, we may need 1 or 2 going forward, because their productivity will increase by 4 to 5 times, and they can achieve so much by having agents working with them.
So you must be thinking the best thing that we can do to prepare for that is start learning carpenting or plumbing or skill levels.
Yeah, the definition of skill will definitely change. What is defined as skill and not skill will definitely change, and we will evolve as a human race. We have always evolved through revolutions, and AI is definitely a revolution that everyone will remember.
Totally agree to that point. All right, I think Athar, that's the end of our today's discussion. We might have a few in the future, but thank you so much again for doing this, and really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for the time. Have a good day.
Welcome.
That's inside of story. For those who are planning to pursue their masters in abroad, remember, it's just not about getting admission into a university. It's about preparing yourself mentally, financially, and emotionally for the road ahead. Thank you for joining us on Streets to Skill, from hustle to expertise. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real journeys that inspires and prepare you for what lies beyond the hustle. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. Till then, take care.